Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you for another episode of the podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us. That helps the bands and artists that we feature. Also, check out our social media pages as well. Our sponsor, as always, RAWR Outfitters. That's R-A-W-R, outfitters.com. Don't just wear RAWR. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of The Bottom Line on the Bottom Lines. And you might ask, Dogg, what the heck is that? Well, I'll tell you. So the Bottom Line on the Bottom Line series that we've done features, if you look at a music festival lineup poster, you will notice that as you scroll down toward the bottom of that said poster, the font and lettering gets much smaller for the bands that are performing. And so we like to highlight all of our underground indie bands that aren't on the radio, that aren't on your radar. And so this is a great opportunity to do that. So we have 5 bands that we always pick, or artists, from each one of these major music festivals across our country. So this weekend, September 19th, it starts, which is today, and it goes until Sunday. It's a 4-day festival. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Bourbon and Beyond Music Festival. It is in Louisville, Kentucky. A city that I have not been to, but it is definitely on my radar. And if they keep cranking out lineups like this, it is going to be a no-brainer. So Bourbon Beyond Festival, in its 7th year this year, like I said, a 4-day music festival in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Kentucky Exposition Center. It's bringing over 100 artists and bands this weekend. And like I said before, what a lineup this year. There is over 120,000 people that are going to gather, and they're going to have 90-degree or more heat, but no rain to help with the fun. Let's take a look at the headliners and some other notable bands in our radar before we get to our bottom line. So our headliners, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Zach Bryan, we've got Dave Matthews Band, Tyler Childers, Sting, Beck, Matchbox 20, which is a surprise because I don't think I've seen them on any festivals this year. The National, who are touring right now, My Morning Jacket as well, The War on Drugs, the Tedeschi Trucks Band, Black Pumas, who we saw, Mount Joy, our friends from Philadelphia, Young the Giant, The Head and the Heart, Teddy Swims, Milky Chance, Ex-Ambassadors. Like I said, this lineup is no joke. I mean, you're going down 3/4 of the lineup, and you have Devin Gafillion and Andy Frasco in the UN. Like, that should tell you how stacked this lineup is. So there you have your headliners and your other notable acts. So let's dive in to our 5 bands and artists that we're featuring for this week's, or this episode's, Bottom Line on the Bottom Line. So our first artist, ladies first, of course, this band is called Big Richard. The songs that I'm featuring are The Missing Stair, Walls of Time, and The Blackest Crow. Their album that they released is Live from Telluride out in Colorado in 2022, and they've done singles as well. These 4 ladies from Colorado started playing together in 2021, and the combo of mandolin, cello, bass, and fiddle, with their outstanding harmonies, will leave you mesmerized by their musical talent. Close friends with a shared sense of humor who bring the energy to the stage, as this bluegrass band is not to be missed live, as they mix in their originals with unique takes on covers. Case in point, on that Live from Telluride album, they do a cover of Radiohead's Creep. It's fantastic. Check it out for yourself. The next band that I'm featuring, ladies and gentlemen, Mountain Grass Unit. The album that they've had is Places I've Been, and that came out in 2022, and they've released singles as well. The songs I'm featuring are Shay's Rebellion, Hey Mama, and Where I Land. And with a new EP releasing tomorrow, this four-piece bluegrass band from Birmingham, Alabama, has been playing together since 2019. And I think this is kind of cool. 3 of the members grew up together in elementary school. So definitely check out Mountain Grass Unit. And I forgot to let you know about the set times for each artist. So that's my fault. And also check out our Spotify playlist of all of these bands and the songs through our social media pages as well as the episode itself. So next band we have, ladies and gentlemen, The Last Revel. The albums I have from them are Dovetail, that was released last year, Fool's Spring from 2019, and Hazard and Fate from 2017. The songs Liberation Day, Stick and Poke, and Here for You. Minneapolis, Minnesota is home to this four-piece folk and Americana band who pride themselves on honest and heartfelt songs and performances. And when I say that, it's through the lyrics, ladies and gentlemen, and musically. They really, really put their hearts on their sleeves. So yeah, definitely check out The Last Revel. We've got 2 bands left. The next band is the Kentucky Gentlemen. They've released an album called Volume 1. It's actually an EP from 2022, and singles as well. The songs I'm featuring are Leave Right Now, Beg Your Pardon, and Heartache in the Hills. Twin brothers from Versailles, Kentucky, first started singing in a church choir and now mix modern country music with R&B and gorgeous harmonies. Brandon and Derek were NPR's 2023 Artists to Watch, and you should definitely catch them live when they come to your city or this festival. The last band that we're featuring, ladies and gentlemen, Chatham County Line, or CCL for short. They released an album this year called Hi-Yo. They also have Strange Fascination, which came out in 2020, and an album called Autumn that came out in 2016. The songs I'm featuring are Chip of a Star, BSR, and Queen Anne's Gold. If you don't know this bluegrass band from Raleigh, North Carolina, which is a fantastic city, ladies and gentlemen, that began in 1999, you might have seen them as the backing band in the Showtime series George and Tammy, about George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Dave, John, and Greg have also recorded 3 albums with Norwegian country musician Jones Fjeld. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All 5 of these bands playing at Bourbon and Beyond 2024 this weekend. You've got Big Richard, Mountain Grass Unit, The Last Revel, the Kentucky Gentlemen, and Chatham County Line, or CCL. So there you have it. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. Like I said, that helps us. That helps the bands that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAR WROutfitters.com. Don't just wear, roar. And like I said, check out our Spotify playlist of all 5 bands through our social media pages, as well as this episode in the links. Support these bands any way you can. Buy their music, buy their merch, see them on tour. You will not be disappointed. This is a definite great collection of artists. And this, like we saw, overall, this lineup is absolutely fantastic. So those of you that are going, have a lot of fun, be safe. And as always, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab Podcast.